doing and what you're going to do from this day forward for every woman that served before us, the 2 million that have come before us. So I say this to you, this is a lifestyle. It is 3 titles, and I say this because I'm pointing out, we talked about titles, 3 titles that mean the most to me. Okay, and I'll tell you the difference. Number 1, the one that I love the most, Command Sergeant Major, retired. Retired. Okay. Second, the one that I am most proud of is veteran. But the one that warms my heart is mommy. Okay? So, you use each one of those and make them your own. Take all what you're learning, history from each other, the different services, and you use it for the betterment of someone else. Period. And I was compelled to come out and tell you that the piece about advocating, you own that information. It's like when you say your name, where you're from, it's a fact, but it's sincere. That's who I am. So the information that you get, the passion that you feel, parlay it in a way that people receive it in the way in which you're giving. Okay? Anything you want to ask me before I step back in my judge's role? You can ask me anything but my age. No, I'll be 50 next month. I'll be 50 next month. Party in Dominican Republic. I'm still single. Anyway, questions. Anything anyone would ask me not specific to the competition.
I was like, why is there a camera under my screen?
Anything.
I was like, I heard a click down there. In your role of advocating for the
Women veterans.
What have you enjoyed most about that?
What I have enjoyed most is being given, because of the successes that I've had, I've made history, it's an open door. So people open the door, they want to know, they may ask me, well, how did you get to where you get? I take 30 seconds, if that, to talk about my journey. That's it. But I use the other 29 minutes and 30 seconds to talk about what women in the military, women veterans, etc., what that really means, homeless women veterans. So what I enjoy the most is being given the opportunity to talk about and propel people to do something, not just be aware, okay? Not just be aware, but they transform something within themselves where they're going to take action, be it their time, be it their money, be it their networks, you know, whatever connectivity. That's what I've enjoyed the most. The second piece is when I see the benefits of my passion. I have 3 beautiful daughters, my chocolate chips as I call them. And I have a new one that I'm thinking about adopting too. She's 6 weeks, Maya. But to be able to show them this is what it's really about. I take time away from them to understand. So that's beautiful. Yes.
This is for everybody too. I've only been doing this since I got hurt, more so since I joined this competition. And I've come across not a lot, but enough negativity that I want to know how you handle when people come at you with not negative questions, but they have this attitude about them, and they're like, why just females? Why not all veterans? And I'm like, because I can.
Exactly. And my question is, if they ask me why, I ask them a 2-part question.
Why not?
Why not? Okay? Period.
I throw back statistics because I get that on my fan page all the time, and I say, you know, I encourage you to, I empower you to look at all this like I have. It gives me the passion behind what I'm doing, you know. So because they don't know.
They don't know.
I just don't know if there's another.
It's no right or wrong answer. It depends on your audience. Yeah. It depends on your audience. If it's an organization, if you will, where you may want them to become a sponsor, take on the cause, then they're more inclined, they're gonna need statistics, okay? They're gonna need to know the numbers, they're gonna, exactly. And then you can always say, and this is the one I like to use, there are not many entities that are taking on the one in veterans situation. And you would be a trailblazer. So it depends on what it is.
Am I in your way?
But you become creative in your delivery, you stick to the facts, you deliver yourself, and you deliver it with passion and conviction. But you have to know your audience, and that's the maturity in being an advocate, be it in a small group, large, big scale, or whatever. I'm blessed, I have tens of thousands that I do it to, with, etc. And the door's open. So I have to be very mindful of who I'm talking to. And it also depends on how I want to do. I'm at a concert and I have the opportunity to talk to a hip hop artist that is doing good things. I'll be like, yo, what's up? How you doing? Right. If it's Usher, who I'm going to marry, I'm like, so it depends. But you have to know who it is. And then the stats, I always say 10 stats. 10 stats that are locked into your memory. Okay, 10 stats about Final Salute, 10 stats. So you don't have a wealth of information. If it's other, you can always say, I will get additional information. But stick to 10 max. And then that way you elaborate and you become the SME, subject matter expert in that particular arena of this place and space.